In the software development world, creating a fast, secure, and scalable backend with exposed APIs used to be a task reserved for skilled developers. Not anymore, with the introduction of the Back4app plugin for ChatGPT. Hi, I'm Alex, the architect from Back4app, and today we'll deep dive into the features that the Back4app plugin for ChatGPT offers. So what exactly is the Back4app plugin for ChatGPT? The Back4app plugin for ChatGPT is a plugin that you install on ChatGPT that allows you to fully control your Back4app account from ChatGPT by using human language. This allows you to do all sorts of things on Back4app by using ChatGPT. For instance, you could create the data structures to hold your data all the way to implement the business logic that will make your app run. And the plugin has been constantly updated. The latest version can even publish Cloud Code, which is our serverless code, all the way to create the front end of your app. This reduces the chance of error in your code and also accelerates development because it allows you to only type in human language what you're trying to achieve, and the plugin is smart enough to decide all the operations needed for that to work. And how exactly can you get the Back4app plugin for ChatGPT running on your ChatGPT account? Well, the first step is to have access to plugins, which most of the times, but not always, means to have a paid OpenAI account. Now, I know there are some people that are beta users that have access to plugins, but for most of you, you need a paid OpenAI account to have access to plugins. So here I am at ChatGPT, where I have chosen the GPT-4 model, and it must be the GPT-4 model. And as you can see, I have no plugins enabled. In order to add the Back4app plugin for ChatGPT, I have to click this little arrow here and go to the plugin store. And in here I can search for Back4app. And there you go. I'll have to click this install button. It will bring me to my Back4app account, asking me to authorize this plugin to access my account. So I will authorize it. It will bring me back to ChatGPT with the Back4app plugin enabled, as you can see in this little box over here. And from now on, I can fully operate my Back4app account from this chat with ChatGPT. So to illustrate that, we can start by creating a new app. And I'm going to ask it to create a to-do app. So please, into my Back4app account, create a new app named to do. And once I send in my prompt, it will enable the plugin, and this little green box will showing that the plugin is actually running. For those of you who are a little more technical, you can expand this box to see all the requests made to Back4app and the responses that Back4app sent back. So this is very useful, so you know exactly which operations are being done into your account. And there you go, my app was just created. And we can check that by going to my Back4app dashboard and just refreshing this. And here it is, my to-do app that I just created. And now that I have created my app, I can ask it to create the data structures to hold the application that I want. So into this app, create all data structures needed to run a to-do application. Once again, it will try to describe exactly what is needed for the application to run, and once it is done, it will start creating the structures for me. Sometimes it will ask me for confirmation before proceeding. So, would you like me to proceed? Yes. Once again, the plugin will be enabled, the green box will show up, and I can expand this to see exactly the requests being made to Back4app and the responses the plugin gets back from it. Once again, it's asking me to confirm the operations, so yes. And the operation is done, so my fields are all created. So back to Back4app, I'm going to go to the management dashboard to check those structures. And in here in the browser, I can see the comments were created and also the tasks. So all data structures needed in order for me to operate this app are done, but now I need some business logic so it can run. So back to the plugin, we're going to ask it to create some cloud code, which is the Back4app's serverless functions to operate this app. So now please create cloud code functions that allow me to create new tasks in the to-do app. Also, I'll need a cloud code function that allow me to mark tasks as completed. Now it's asking for confirmation if it could deploy this code to Back4app for me, so yes. Alright, so my cloud code is now written. Let's check it into our cloud code section in Back4app. And if I open my main.js file, you see that the code was correctly published, so I have now ways to create new tasks and mark tasks as completed. But as long as my project goes, I might need other methods for it to work. So let's ask it also to create a cloud code function that allows me to list my tasks. So now write a cloud code function that allows to list my tasks. Once again, asking for confirmation, so yes. And the function was created, so I can go back to my cloud code section and refresh to check if the code is there. Main.js file. And here is my list tasks function that will run from my Back4app environment. Now I have most of what I need in order for my application to run, and I haven't written a single line of code, only described by human language what I'm trying to achieve. And this is where the Back4app plugin for ChatGPT really shines, because it allows you to only describe what you're trying to achieve, and it will produce code that just works. So you don't really have to hire programmers with such skills. And also you can rely on the plugin to decide the best approach for you to work. And if at any time you think you have a better solution than the plugin defines, you can always ask it to change. So there you go. This is the power of the Back4app plugin for ChatGPT. It allows non-developers to get started and get their app running in Back4app. It allows developers to save time and be more productive by doing all the repetitive tasks for the developers, and it allows you to save money and time by doing very fast, scalable, and secure applications in Back4app, because it enforces all the Back4app best practices for programming. So what are you waiting for? Create your free account in Back4app today, install the Back4app plugin for ChatGPT, and be amazed by how much faster and more productive you will become by using this plugin. So, if you like this content, please leave a like in this video and consider subscribing to the channel so it can help us grow. I also share this link with a friend and they can learn something too. If you already subscribed, thank you for that. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or any implementation you'd like to see, please leave in the comment section down below. We always answer all the questions. I hope this content was useful to you and hope to see you back. See you soon. Bye bye.